Michelle Obama's absence at Jimmy Carter's funeral certainly raised some eyebrows, but yesterday's announcement that she won't be attending Trump's inauguration confirms something is definitely going on between her and Barack. She said whispers about cracks in their relationship have been circulating in D.C. for over a year now, but this feels like the first public proof of a marriage on the rocks. The question now isn't if, but when. If I had to guess, they will wait until after the inauguration to announce it. Timing, is everything. And yet the story doesn't end there. For months,
speculation about one of America's most prominent couples has grown into a media frenzy, sparked by notable absences and mysterious circumstances. The revelations have surprised many, given the Obama's long-standing, carefully crafted public image, making the unfolding details hard to overlook.
I've been hearing this rumor about the Obamas getting a divorce from reputable people. I'm not talking about TMZ, she says. I'm talking about very serious journalists telling me they are hearing that the Obama divorce rumors are true. And Tara, who's a senior political correspondent for Puck, says, I've certainly heard it for a while too, even before Michelle said she wasn't coming to the inauguration. I do not know whether this is true at all, but if it is true, it truly would be a political earthquake in yes. Democrat circles, never mind America.
The rumors have gained particular traction in political circles, where such matters are typically handled with extreme discretion. The situation has become a topic of discussion among both Democratic and Republican strategists who recognize the potential implications for future political dynamics. Several prominent media figures have begun addressing the speculation more openly, marking a significant shift in how the story is being covered. The wall of privacy that typically surrounds former first families appears to be showing cracks.
I've heard Jennifer Aniston's name tied to Barack. At first, it seemed ridiculous, but the rumors have remained steady among New York and LA circles. I should reiterate to the audience that Aniston has denied it, saying, I don't even know him. I've seen Michelle more than I've ever seen him. Then Jessica cites a DM she received the day before. Quote, he's with Jennifer Aniston. My old manager, now a friend, is connected to her inner circle. At a gathering with Jennifer's friends, the affair came up casually. Jennifer herself admitted it. They were sitting with a psychic, which makes it sound surreal, but it's definitely not a secret among her closest friends.
The entertainment industry's involvement has brought the story to a broader audience, transcending traditional political coverage. The convergence of political and celebrity news has created a perfect storm of media attention. The story has taken on a life of its own, spawning countless discussions across social media platforms. Each new development seems to add another layer of complexity to the situation.
That was... Of all the calls you get from your publicist where you're just like, oh no, what's it going to be? Or the email saying, some cheesy tabloid is going to make up a story, and then it's that.
Yeah. Does your publicist ever go like, is there any truth to this? Or is it...
No, that is absolutely untrue.
Well, I know it's not true. Yeah. I just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue.
Some people, it is untrue. So the truth about Jen and Barack is that there is no truth.
There is
no
truth.
You know Barack Obama.
I've met him once.
Met him once.
I know Michelle more than him.
The story has continued to evolve, with various media outlets approaching it from different angles. Some have focused on the political implications, while others have delved into the personal aspects. The unprecedented nature of the situation has led to widespread speculation. The story has become a focal point of discussion across multiple platforms.
Let's go to this next story. Why people think Barack Obama and Michelle Obama are getting divorced. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So rumors of a potential divorce before Barack and Michelle emerged after Michelle skipped two high-profile events, which is traditionally attended by former presidents and their spouses, and their funeral, former President Jimmy Carter. Michelle's office gave no reasons for her absence, prompting widespread speculation about marital status issues. Social media and tabloids question the couple's relationship, with many noting the unusual nature of her missing such significant events.
The analysis has extended beyond just the absences, with observers scrutinizing every aspect of the Obama's public presence. Body language experts have weighed in on recent photographs and appearances. The media coverage has become increasingly detailed and speculative. Each new piece of information adds another layer to the developing narrative.
Just looking at the last photo that they shot of them at dinner table, if I'm just a body language reader, just looking at them sitting that far away. Rob, do you have that photo? How far? It's almost as if he's they could have been eating in another room.
They had their own zip codes.
Yeah, and she's mentioned it
Right there,
before.
Rob,
Yeah, like okay, guys, let's just go off of body language. Somebody obviously told them to smile.
Public appearances, or the lack thereof, have become a focal point of discussion. Every move is now being analyzed through this new lens of speculation. The contrast between past and present behaviors has become increasingly stark. The situation has created unprecedented territory for political observers and analysts.
Here he is alone at the Trump inauguration, which really was stark. All these former presidents came in with their wives, and then there he was.
It was jarring.
All alone. It was jarring, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, just the spectacle of it all, and then seeing him alone. I mean, it really did. Like, just as a viewer, you knew she wasn't coming, but then you saw the visual of it, and you're like,
And then the Clintons were there together.
The timing and nature of various public absences have raised questions that extend beyond mere coincidence. Political analysts have begun examining the broader implications for both parties' futures. The Democratic Party's careful silence on the matter has only fueled further speculation. The situation continues to evolve with each passing day.
Did you see the post he put out to celebrate her birthday?
Yeah.
Was it her birthday or their anniversary?
he did.
He chose the least attractive photo of her that's ever been released. I mean, this is
It's
just
not.
wrong. Michelle
Yeah,
Obama
he
can look
did
very
agree.
nice in a photograph. This ain't it. She's got the kerchief on her head. They're about 20 feet apart in this intimate dinner. And he looks great. This is classic, right? Like, he's like, this is a great picture. He's got the 1,000-watt smile.
In examining this developing story, we've witnessed a remarkable confluence of political intrigue and personal drama. The narrative began with Michelle Obama's notable absences from key political events, including former President Carter's funeral and Trump's inauguration. These absences sparked initial speculation that quickly evolved into more substantial discussions among political insiders and journalists. The situation took an unexpected turn with the emergence of Jennifer Aniston's name in connection with the story, adding a Hollywood element to what was already a complex political narrative. We've seen how the story has been handled differently by various media outlets, from traditional political journalism to entertainment news. The implications of these developments extend far beyond personal matters, potentially affecting political dynamics within the Democratic Party and the broader political landscape. The unprecedented nature of a potential presidential divorce has forced many to reconsider the traditional boundaries between public service and private life. The careful timing of various announcements and appearances, the strategic management of public image, and the role of social media in shaping the narrative have all played crucial roles in how this story has unfolded. The situation has raised important questions about privacy, public service, and the expectations we place on political figures, both during and after their time in office.
But if they don't, it's their problem. They have to deal with it with their kids. And we'll react to it and we'll give our thoughts on it. But I hope they make it work, because marriage is a very difficult thing to do. And Barack, you got to say this in a very strange way, but Barack's aged well. Yeah. He's still a good-looking guy.
Yep.
Okay? He still takes care of himself. He goes and works out and all this other stuff.
As this story continues to develop, we must ask ourselves, in an era where public figures face unprecedented scrutiny, how do we balance the public's right to know with the basic human right to privacy, even for those who have held the highest office in the land? Share your thoughts in the comments below.